All right, welcome back to the course. Today we're talking about methods for deploying models in production. Now, it might sound complex, but don't worry, you don't need to know much for the exam. And also, it is a very important topic, so it's good to know the basics about it. So here's our machine learning pipeline. We're talking about this step of deployment today. So what happens in deployment? How can you deploy models? There are a few methods, and the first one is a managed API service. It's probably the easiest one to use. Basically, you use SageMaker. SageMaker does everything for you. You deploy the model through SageMaker, and it creates an API that you can call. What API means is that it stands for Application Programming Interface, but basically you can interact with this model through other programs, through other software, through other applications and things like that. So you can just call the model, give it some data to process, and then get a response. That's what API is all about. And here SageMaker does that all for you. It scales automatically with SageMaker, and you don't need to worry about it. Second one is a self-hosted method. On the exam, you might see something like self-hosted API. By the way, it doesn't have to be just API. It can be self-hosted without an API. What that means is, for example, you take an EC2 server, and there you would put your model there, and then you would set up an API, your own API that you would need to scale. Like if the number of requests increases, you would need to make sure this whole thing scales well. So you would be taking care of this fully. Or if you don't want to do an API, you might want to embed it. So if you build a model to embed directly into a product without needing to call it externally with an API, you might also want to do that. So that's this icon, what that icon represents, like embedding the model directly into an app or a product. That's also an option if you're doing it in the self-hosted way. The next one is Serverless API, very similar to kind of like the managed API service, but here, or it's kind of like a hybrid, because here you're using Lambda, you're deploying your model, and you get an API that also scales, but it can be prone to cold starts. So be careful, because it's not always on. It's like an on-demand kind of thing. When somebody needs to use your model, it might take a few moments to get it going, because it's not the same as a managed API service where it's always on. Next option is container deployment. Now, these last two options are not that important for the exam, but it's still good to know about them. Container deployment, where you deploy a model through a container. Usually that's an API as well. So you containerize your model. Now you can deploy it in different environments. Usually an API is in there as well, but there are other options as well with containers too. And edge deployment is when you put your model directly on edge devices. So it works not just through the cloud, but actually works on somebody's mobile phone or on somebody's computer when they need to call it. And that is usually done through embedding a model directly into the product. So for the exam, these three are the most important ones. Again, just only need to know the overview of what these services or these methods are and how they differ. Here's a quick summary of what we discussed. I look forward to seeing you back here next time. And until then, enjoy the cloud.